How do you get back into collecting Pokemon cards if you're trying to start for the first time or trying to get back into the hobby? Let me introduce myself. I'm Piratemon. I got back into the hobby about a year or so ago. I was just really trying to share some of my interests with my son. But let's get into it. I think you're on the right track. I would only focus on one set. I wouldn't chase every single set that's available. That's just going to be completely overwhelming and very, very hard on your wallet. The issue that you're going to run into with the set that you mentioned, upcoming Mega releases, is that those are going to be very high demand. I think Mega Evolutions are very popular in the Pokemon space, and the return to the Mega Evolutions is going to just go crazy. Not to mention it's already pretty hard to find sealed product anyway. But that being said, if you can find sealed product at MSRP, I would say why not go for it? The issue is going to be the demand. Your best bet to find sealed product is probably going to be for any restocks at GameStop or Walmart or Target, or if you can get a pre-order from the Pokemon Center, but that's going to be very difficult. I understand the thrill of wanting to rip open a pack, and I think if you're just trying to collect a lot of the base cards or the commons or uncommons, that's probably the best way to get that. But with the difficulty of finding sealed product at MSRP, it's going to be difficult to find packs to rip, which is exactly why I recommend buying singles. I would look up the set list, and you can find those online generally for pretty reasonable prices, especially if you're looking for full arts or alt art. But depending on what Pokemon it is and what card specifically, that could also once again get very pricey. I say this as a fan of the hobby and I love collecting, but it's not cheap at all. But ultimately, like I said, if you can find sealed product at MSRP, go for it. Why not? I think that's a good way to get back into the hobby. And as you get deeper into it and start to recognize, like, maybe I want a certain type of card or I want a certain Pokemon, then I think it's best to focus on singles at that point in time. If you want more tips, make sure to follow or leave a comment below and let me know what tips you think are helpful for someone who's getting back into the hobby and might feel a little bit overwhelmed.